everybody, I hope you're all well. Well, today I'm going to show some videos and talk about creatures found in sewers and in tunnels. There was a video that made the rounds a couple of years ago that drew my attention of what looked like a creature moving around inside a sewerage, and it's resurfaced again. There was on social media a link which I obviously clicked on out of interest and read the page and a link to the video, and it was the very same video. Now, there's a tunnel not too far from where I live, which is an overflow tunnel for a local reservoir. And when we were younger, there was always legend going around that it was haunted and that something lived in there. Maybe homeless people over the years may have stayed in there, but it's unlikely due to its location. But I guess you never know. But you would go in there as children, try to scare one another as kids would try and do, freak one another out and that kind of thing, try to get a kick out of it. But of course we never really seen anything, never experienced anything while we were in there. But it was always that little bit of fun to locally talk about this tunnel being haunted, and everybody got a huge kick out of that. So of course I'm seeing this, obviously revamp that type of interest after seeing the video a few years previous. And I will put the link to all the videos that I show in the description so you can look at them at your leisure. But I also had a little bit of a look around on the internet to find other videos that are closely related. So we'll have a look at some of those before I play the main video. I've done a little bit of editing and zooming in on some of the videos which are allegedly showing creatures. So just for a little bit of fun. Don't worry too much about trying to analyse these or debunk them. And it is, like I say, just a little bit of fun. But we'll have a look at them. First of all, I'll show you the web page which caused all this to occur in the first place, really. So let's have a look at that before we move on. Okay, so there we are. And obviously an absolute attention-grabbing headline there. Strange reptilian-like creature filmed in a drainage in UK. And the date is given as April the 17th, 2022. This video is much earlier than that, of course. It says, strange types of life are said to exist under the earth in numerous legends. Those tales, in any event, tend to stay on the internet and never reach a global audience. I wonder why. Many legends exist about monsters who have come from hell and have lived among us since the beginning of time. The most divisive video on YouTube history is one that depicts a reptilian-like monster shot in a British museum. On YouTube, however, there are 4 videos that are similar to this one. A business named United Utilities, which is responsible for water in the United Kingdom, was in charge of uploading those recordings. Okay, yeah, United Utilities, huge company, owns a lot of land in England, and that's actually the same company that owns the reservoir, which has the tunnel which I was referring to earlier. You never saw anything in there, but it was nice to have a look around. But they deal with sewage and drinking water and waste management, and it is a very large company in the UK. So many conspiracy theorists began debating and analysing the photographs, saying it was a reptilian monster. The Lead Journal was the first to gather and analyse the photographs. I'm not sure what led them to believe that it was a reptilian monster. A monster seems a little bit, shall we say, erotically named, and reptilian. I suppose reptilians in a way are almost fashionable at the moment, especially with EBEs, extraterrestrial biological entities. You get like the Greys, Zeta Reticulans, or the reptilians referred to, ostensibly supposed to be draconians. And the reptilians are evil, they're bad. So of course I suppose that suits a narrative that there's bad, horrible reptilian creatures living underground that are evil. Mike Wood, United Utilities sewer system manager, stated that numerous staff had reported seeing a bizarre critter. Not really terminology we use in the UK. A critter. But prompting a study of the whole network of pipes. As the videos grew in popularity, the hypothesis that it was a reptile began to acquire traction among the general population. I would argue that the general population in the UK has never seen this video. I'm sure quite a few have, but no, I think that's Hollywoodizing it just a little bit. Anyway, like I said, I also trawled the internet to find a few more videos that are closely related, so we'll have a quick look at them and see what you think. Predator.
What the hell?
And he's out of there. He's gone. That's him.
What the fuck was that?
Absolutely. And like I said, one of the earlier noises in that clip, it sort of alludes to the sound the Predator made, you know, in the Arnold Schwarzenegger film. Like a crackly clicking noise, almost like a dolphin. And then the sound later on reminded me of a boar or a pig in distress. I'm not saying that's what it is, of course, but that's what it reminded me of. Let's watch that one again.
What the hell? Hello?
Predator noises. Yep, he's gone.
What the fuck was that?
I wish I knew, sunshine. Okay, so fairly interesting. Like I said, it sounded like a boar or a pig in distress at the end there. And the Predator kind of noises, or dolphin clicking at the beginning. That was quite amusing to hear that. What that is, don't know, but the sounds were very interesting. Let's move on to the second video.
This one's like a fucking cylinder.
Whoa.
Even more light down there. Did you hear that?
I for real just heard something. This movie is about to become real.
Yeah, the wording of that doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence. Movie. I suppose they could be just using that terminology because they know that they're making a video for YouTube and people will see it. Movie, maybe a little bit grandiose. They didn't seem too bothered either. Didn't really. Maybe a nervous laugh at the end, perhaps. But they didn't seem too ridden with anxiety that they just heard like a growling or whatever it was in the background. But let's watch it again.
This one's like a fucking cylinder.
Whoa.
Even more light down there. Did you hear that?
I for real just heard something. This movie is about to become real.
Yeah. Like I said, maybe a nervous laugh at the end, but they didn't really seem overly bothered by that. Okay, the next video that I'm going to show you, you actually see what is supposed to be a creature. Or two creatures, actually. And then after I've shown you the main video, which I'll repeat maybe once or twice, I'll show you a zoomed-in video. It doesn't really give us much more detail, but it's interesting to see it at least. So let's watch the next one. And this one has a creature in it, so this should be interesting. There it is, playing peekaboo. Okay, so we can see the eye shine. So we can clearly see too. That one's a much more confident coming out, and it does look like it has a little bit of mass behind it. And as annotated, it does look like there's water disturbance as it moves away. Okay, so it did look like there was a little bit of mass behind it. It was difficult to see, of course, but maybe what looked like a limb out to the left side. And you do see some kind of water displacement. I'll zoom in on that in a while, but I'll repeat that. Let's have another watch of that video. It's interesting. But two of them, and the second one was very confident. Again, playing peekaboo. Say it does look like you can see some kind of mass, maybe a couple of limbs there perhaps, and water disturbance. Of course, could be staged, could be faked, could be CGI, going off the video and the channel the video was on, which obviously you'll be able to find by clicking the link, which it will be in the description. I don't think it's CGI. But it's an interesting video. I'll zoom in on it and see what you think of the closer footage, as it were. So let's watch it. Okay, so we'll see. There we go. Obviously we can see the eye shine. Nice bright piercing eyes. No blinking. Doesn't seem to blink at all. This one's nervous, but that one's massively confident. It does look like an elongated limb out to the left. And then you do see the splash in the water as it turns away. It does look like there is water disturbance there as it seems to move away there to its right and our left. Let's watch it again. Peekaboo. Of course, because of it looks like it's been filmed on a potato because we've zoomed in on a small section of it. There we go, the unblinking eye shine. This one's the nervous one, but he's got much more confidence. It does look like there is an extension of a limb out to the left. And you do see water disturbance as it moves away. Okay, interesting. Okay, the next video we're going to look at is the video that was mentioned in the article and a video that I saw a few years ago, and which done the rounds. This is the video captured by United Utilities and the one that's claimed to be a reptilian. Let's have a look at this one. Another one playing peekaboo. Okay, so still a little nervous. It does look like there's a left arm there and an upper left quadrant of the chest. Again, unblinking. And you can see a left leg there bent at the knee. But as it turns to move away, it looks like there's a tail. It looks like a tail whips around. And which makes it look like a monkey to me, more of a monkey kind of thing in a way. But let's watch it again and see what you think. There we go, playing peekaboo. The unblinking eye shine is always interesting. Like I say, left arm bent at the elbow, upper left quadrant of chest, and then as it steps out, left leg bent at the knee, and as it turns around now, you can see it's what looks like a tail flipping around. So it does look like a tail flips around as it moves to its right and again our left. Interestingly, the video before showed the same kind of thing with the creature coming out, bending out to its left like that, and then disappearing to the left hand side of the screen to its right. So the angles seem to be the same. I'm wondering if this video inspired the one before. Maybe, maybe not. So let's have a look at a zoomed in version of this and see what you think. Again, looks like it's been filmed on a potato because of the pixelization, but it's a little bit interesting. Looks like a monkey to me. So here we go. There's the eyes peeking around the corner. No blinking whatsoever. And again. Does look like a left arm and upper left quadrant of chest and shoulder. Left leg bent at the knee, and as it turns around in a second here, it looks like a tail whips around. That to me absolutely looks like a tail whips around as it turns to go, and has more hominid kind of biological makeup. Like I say, it looks to me like a monkey really more than a reptilian. But let's watch it one more time, and then we'll get out of here until the next time. But obviously I'd like to hear what you make of all these videos, and obviously post your comments so I can read them. Interesting to find out your views on it, but let's watch it one more time. In Peekaboo Monkey. Okay. Yeah, it does look like a left arm bent at the elbow and an upper left quadrant of chest. Left leg bent at the knee. And as it turns to go to its right, it looks like a tail whips round at the end there. That's what it looks like. Well, I don't know. Is that what it is? It could well be. I don't know. But leave your comments and let me read them and see what your interpretation of those videos are. It's all for a bit of fun and it kills a little bit of time. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And keep safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.